everybody. Let's talk about the biggest mess I made in session 5. I had something terribly wrong, mix up with links and linked to assignments and assignment names in session 5, and I apologize for that. Oh my goodness. So here's the deal. This is what happened. When you were in session 5, I'm going to show you, you did reading from part of chapter 2. You did session 5 reading notes, and then you were supposed to do an activity called Diversity at Work. Instead, the assignment that is coming up in session 7 was linked and named the wrong thing in session 5. And so you guys were working on a concept map that didn't have anything to do with your required reading. And I got one email from a student really late on the night of the deadline that says, hey, I'm not sure what's going on, but your video doesn't show the same assignment that I see in Moodle, and I'm not sure what to do. And so anyway, I've made a big mistake, and I am sharing those plans on how to fix this. So for starters, let me say, the only thing that you got a grade for session 5 was the session 5 reading notes. That's it. That's all we're talking about for session 5. So those of you that did the concept map, I'm not grading those because I started looking at them thinking I would just accept them, but they're not what they're supposed to be. Mainly because you didn't get the directions on them from my video. So I'm just categorizing them as there's an uh-oh and it's sitting out there, but that's not going to be graded. So what we're going to do is in session 6, which will be due next Wednesday, March the 9th, you're going to do session 6 like was previously planned and explained to you. And then I'm going to put the link for the assignment that should have been completed and submitted in session 5 here in session 6, what you can see. So at some point while you're completing your session 6 assignments, you can start working on the Diversity Skills at Work, the real Diversity Skills at Work assignment. And again, I am so sorry for crossing up those links. I am not even sure how that transpired, but obviously that was me and my mistake. So what I am asking you to do is for session 6, we are adding in the correct Diversity Skills at Work assignment. Now, if a student is not able to get that completed by that deadline of session 6, it's okay. I'm gonna push it out another week, but I'm going to offer extra credit to those students that do complete the Diversity Skills at Work correct assignment by the session 6 deadline. So I will be giving extra credit for those that complete it by session 6. I will ultimately push it to session 7 since this was my mistake. So I'm going to give you an extra additional week to complete for regular credit. Now, I am going to review for you the Diversity Skills at Work correct assignment, but I do want to reiterate to you the importance of watching my directions videos each week. That's the very first thing on my email list of things that I want you to do. And when all this mess up happened, I went back and ran rosters in Some of you are not watching those videos, so just keep in mind every click you make in Moodle I'm able to track, and so I want to take this opportunity to say, please make sure you're watching the directions videos. They do take some time for me to complete every week and upload and get in Moodle, and I do that because I want you to have as much information possible in order to get the assignments done and earn as many points as possible. Also, if you ever see something on my video that doesn't correspond with what you see in Moodle, please feel free to email me. So thank you to that student that did, and thank you for being patient with me and not saying, hey, what in the world, lady? Thank you for being respectful about that as well. So just keep in mind the Diversity Skills at Work assignment was reviewed correctly in the Session 5 video, but I'm going to review it for you here as well. So you're going to go back to a section of your reading, pages 43 through 47, and you are going to focus on those skills that you need in order to be a diversity, inclusive, open, well-rounded employee in your job. And so you're going to define the skill in this light gray box area, and then you're going to list for yourself the places, the strengths that you show in that skill. And there's only one bullet here, but you can type something and type another bullet, okay? So you can add to that as you go. And then you're also going to bullet the areas that you need to improve upon to make that skill a huge excuse me, I have totally lost strength. I'm sorry, I've totally lost my words. So think about your strength in that particular skill, and then what you need to do to make that skill better and have that as a massive strength, okay? And there's several, and you're going to do the same for all all 5 of them, and then you're going to do your reflection. I hope that you will accept my apology. I am, again, so very sorry that I messed this up and had things linked incorrectly. So just to review, the correct Diversity Skills at Work assignment is now put in Session 6. If you get that completed before the Session 6 deadline, I'm going to grade it for you and I'm going to give you extra credit. If you do not get it completed by the Session 6 deadline, I will push it into Session 7. It just will not be worth extra credit. The assignment that was incorrectly displayed as the Diversity Skills at Work assignment has been deleted, removed. I'm not looking at that anymore, and I will give new directions for that in the Session 7 video. If you guys have any questions, please shoot me an email and let me know, and I'll be happy to answer those questions or meet with you virtually. But again, I do apologize for the mishap, and I am so very sorry.